My name is Teresa Costello, I'm 42 years old and I'm from THEYA. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in August 2013. The treatment I received was 8 sessions of chemotherapy and 25 sessions of radiotherapy. I had a full mastectomy with immediate reconstruction. I was diagnosed in August 2013. I wasn't breast aware, I never checked my breasts, and I found a lump by chance in the shower one day, and I knew to go to the GP with that. When he examined me, he wasn't overly concerned, but to err on the side of caution, he sent me to St. James's. That was where the whirlwind really began for me. When I was examined by the consultant, he immediately said, "Look, at this doesn't look really good for you at all." There was an additional 2 tumours. I had severe indentation on my breast, and that day they basically said, "Look, you've cancer." I had a mammogram, a biopsy, an ultrascan, and when I left the hospital that day, I was under no illusion that I'd be called back within a week to be told I had cancer. Then I was just thrown into a world of hospital appointments, fear, not knowing what was next, not knowing what to expect. I didn't really know very much about cancer or anything like that, and so I didn't know what chemo was going to feel like or anything like that. And I had a son, and he was 5 years old at the time, and my chemotherapy started the day after his 6th birthday. So it was kind of really difficult time for me, because I was looking at him going, will I be here for his communion? And I kind of felt guilty breaking the news to my parents and my family, because I saw how upset they all were. But then a point came where it's a very lonely illness. You're really just sitting with your own thoughts a lot of the time and your own fear, and you're not going to really tell everybody how fearful you are. But a point came then when I just said, no, I want to stick around and I want to be here. And I think it happens to all women who are diagnosed. Just this lioness appears, and you're just ready for it, and you'll do whatever it takes to be here. And life is sweet, and I welcomed all the treatment and surgeries because it was going to buy me time with my son. Sometimes going through breast cancer, I felt that it was very hard to find somebody that I identified with on my journey, and really the only girl who I kind of knew of at the time was Kylie Minogue, and she's amazing and she survived and she looks fantastic afterwards, but I couldn't pick up the phone to her, or I couldn't send her a text or an email and ask her, what's it like, or what should I expect. So kind of out of that sense of kind of loneliness, but even though I wasn't alone through my journey, I set up a group called Breast Friends. It kind of started off as a blog, and then it transformed into some kind of a community where we have a private group and everybody comes together, and I say we lend an ear or we bend an ear. Basically, you give support or you get support, with people who never comment or never ask questions and they just read, and then we have people who comment lots and ask lots of questions, and it's a really, really nice environment where everybody's looking out for each other. And I've males, I've females, I've brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody there who just want to be able to support somebody going through breast cancer, and breast cancer patients themselves who want to know what to expect. But it's the kind of journey that unless you've been through it, you don't really know what to expect. So little questions about makeup, or even about relationships. A lot of people feel very knocked by a breast cancer diagnosis. So if you're single, you kind of wonder, will anybody ever want me again? And it's a place where we can have honest discussion about our fears and our hopes and our dreams. So it's a really positive place. The most important part of my femininity would be probably, it's not boobs or hair or eyelashes anymore, because they can all be taken away in an instant. It's probably my heart and who I am. It's an inner confidence that I probably didn't have before I had breast cancer. I've probably come to a stage in my life where I have some self-acceptance, and before, like, you know, I would be very fearful about losing my hair and all of that, and there's so much more to people than your hair and everything. So I think the real femininity is, you know, you and your heart and what you give back. I would be a real gym bunny, and I found going through treatment and all, the gym was a really therapeutic place for me to be. I felt it helped me only give cancer the energy it deserved, which was when I was in hospital. So after I had surgery, I wasn't able to work out for a bit, and I found that really difficult. So, you know, that was when it affected me. For clothes and wearing stuff, like, I was a bit conscious when I was going through my treatment and all, because I wasn't able to wear spray tans and stuff like that. So I probably covered up a bit more and wore more comfortable clothes than my pre-cancer days. Wearing my THEYA Healthcare bra gives me so much confidence because it's so comfortable. It feels like there's nothing there. I think it gives me a really nice shape. So obviously that helps me psychologically and my confidence. When I was going through my breast cancer, my greatest support was my cousin Stephen. He came to all my hospital appointments. He came to all my chemos. When I was having down days, he'd cheer me up. He turned the experience of chemotherapy, instead of being a 4 or 5 hour dreary time, sad time in my life, into hours of just giggles and cracking jokes and making light of the situation. He was just brilliant for me. He did so much, and he was really my rock going through my breast cancer.